Hey, welcome back. I know, same shirt, same day. I'm trying to get caught up. I have a lot of finishes to show you. Um, some are new things. I got one or two things that I've done before, but, and I also have a brand new product that I am introducing into my markets. So I'll get to that towards the end. But, doing my market prep, trying to get, refill some stock. I had one stingray, and I actually had the bottom of this done, but it didn't have a top to it. So the other night I just kind of whipped up a top. This is Burnett, and I love this color of Burnett for him because it just has that underwater look. And I did give him a nice mouth. So there's my stingray. And again, I'll put all of these patterns below. But there's my stingray. I do a healer dog, and I haven't had any in my markets for quite some time. I never take them to big markets because I don't want to get caught up in copyrights or anything. But I do have some blue healer dogs. I have 3 of them. And this is, probably one of the only times you'll see them. I'm very picky about when I do them. Now, if someone calls me for a custom order, yes, I will do that. But I do have some blue healers. I am like completely out of mermaids, and I only got 2 done this week. And again, these are out of Burnett. This little gal, actually the hair is not Burnett. This is a different color scheme than I've ever done before. The hair, this is it's almost like a velvet. This is a closeout yarn from Hobby Lobby. It was in their clearance sale back in the spring. And so I thought, I used a different color for a unicorn, and it went over really well. And so I thought I'd try it on a mermaid. I think she's turned out pretty cute. And I did a second mermaid, just in some this is all Burnett. The hair is does have some sparkle to it. I don't know if you can see the sparkles or not, but so that I now have 2 mermaids to take with me. I wish I had about 6, but maybe for the next one. Another item that I've done before, these are Chunky Mons, CHONKYMON. I did get the pattern off of Etsy. And there's kind of a series. I wonder if he's supposed to have a mouth. I don't know. But anyway, you get the gist, right? So I have a couple of those, not very many. I did one Lovey. I really need several more. And I do stitch my Lovey eyes. So this one will give me a total of 3. I really need several more, but I just didn't get it done this time. I just have to go with what I have. So, and this is from the Knotted Lovey. I'll put the book. It's the one everybody's been talking about over the last several months. So anyway, there's that. I jumped on the bandwagon, and I have done fidget, what are these? They're not possums. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The, went right out of my head. Anyway, this is the one pattern that everybody's kind of been talking about. I've done several, oops, he's upside down. Hedgehogs. These are hedgehogs. I could hear you screaming through the video, right? So I've got about 5 or 6. And if I have time tonight after I go set up, I may do a couple more, because we are going to, We are going to go see the grandbaby and the kids that are in Indianapolis tomorrow. I have to take my dad to the airport because it would be November and my dad is going to Florida for the winter. So, and he doesn't drive anymore. He flies it. And so when we take him to the airport, we're going to stop and see the kids down there. And so I have, I made a rainbow on white. What other colors? I did this pinkish one. Very cute. And I did an orange one. So I have several of these. And I hope to do some more. But if you watch any of the YouTube videos, any of the Facebook sites, Instagram, that's one of the new things. Everybody's hopping on the hedgehog bandwagon. Blue one, he was getting away. So I don't know if, and I can link the video, but a while back, and I've only done one set. Let me get my stuff here. I started doing book and plushie sets. They seem to sell pretty well. And so what a book and plushie set is I get a book, and I get my books at Ollie's, and a couple of them I've got it at another buyout place. But generally the books are $1, $2, $3. And then what I do is I crochet the animal that goes, or the item that goes with the book. So this one is Little Giraffe's Adventure. And so I have a giraffe to go with it. And so these two will be sold as a set. They make great gifts. And as it's coming up Christmas, it's going to be fabulous. I just know that, you know, I've sold some, and they did go over very well. I also did Hurry, Hurry, Little Sloth. And I made a sloth. You can see his little eyes. And, you know, very simple patterns. And the books, and these are the cardboard books. Okay. I do have some books for a little older folks, and I'll show you one of those here in a second. So there's the sloth book. And then this book, Green Lizards versus Red Rectangles. This is and I try to get books that have morals to them. And this book talks about everybody getting along, and because green versus red, and they find a way to work together. So here is my lizard, Green Lizard. New pattern for me. Was fair. It was really easy, but let me tell you, doing all these little toes and hooking them together was not fun. But it wasn't hard. It just was a pain. and honestly, he is no sew. Everything is stitched in. These eyebrows are surface stitched. And he is out of Premier Parfait Chunky. So, Green Lizard versus Red Rectangles. So that's the crochet items I have. But I also have something new that I'm venturing into. And I'm doing ink pens. And so I bought ink pen blanks, and I have purchased, I'm not ready to print my own yet, decals. So I have ordered them. They're not real expensive. So either sublimated or UV HTV. But like this one has a cow on it. I don't know if you can see that. I have some that are the standard ballpoint, and I have some that are gel. And this one has cactuses on it. So these are just a few of them. This one has some Hello Kitty. I don't know if you can see the Hello Kitty there. They're kind of focused. This one is like has nursing stuff on it. I just got in some pen wraps that have like the Grinch, teacher, more cows, one that says caffeine queen, and some different things. And so I hope to have a pretty good handful, just to kind of see how it goes. I haven't sunk a ton of money in it, but sometimes, you know, sometimes not everybody's looking for a stuffy. And so something to maybe give just a tad bit of a variety that might draw other people over that might not normally if all I had was the plushies sitting out. So something I'm trying out. So we'll see how it goes. So that is all of my items that I have gotten finished, and I need to get tagged and prepped and ready to go. And check the next video for to kind of see how the market goes. And I will check in with you later. Crochet away, everybody.